It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From State Farm Arena, tonight it's the Atlanta Hawks taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. Controlled by the Philadelphia 76ers. Simmons to Danny Green. Oh, he had him there for a second. Danny Green to Simmons. That's no good. Jay, I'm going to say that you don't know this, but since 1980, the Hawks have drafted only 4 players to appear in the All-Star game. Doc Rivers, Kevin Willis, Al Horford, and Jeff Teague.
Well, how about a guy named Dominique Wilkins? I'm sorry.
Oh, well, interesting that you'd ask. Dominique Wilkins was actually selected by the Utah Jazz. Ben Simmons at the line for 2 shots. 56% for his career. Off the mark on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Hawks with the basketball. Trae Young. To Simmons.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Oh, Ben Simmons. Missed his first. That one goes.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Bogdanovich picked up by Seth Curry. To Capela. Oh, big finish at the rim.
And easy too. Get back on defense.
In the front court comes Simmons. Down 2. It's Embiid for 2. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
It's the Hawks with the basketball. Trae Young. Screen coming. To Capela. And stuffs it home. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Seth Curry. Trae Young. Now a steal by Philly. Count it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Trae Young. Nothing going here on that drive. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Simmons with it. Down just a couple. Clint Capela sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Deep 2 there. Won't go.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
And the rebound comes down to Collins. Here's Atlanta.
I got ball. Pick up. Match up.
Here comes the screen. Deep left corner, Trae Young. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Harris to Simmons. Nothing going here on that drive. Simmons to Tobias Harris. Shot clock violation. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Done. Scores from the post.
Why are you even guarding a bad shooter that close in the first place? This is psychological warfare. Leave him open. Make him think about it before he shoots it.
Seth Curry, guarded by Clint Capela. To Simmons. Rebound claimed by the Hawks. It's Atlanta ball. Done. Here comes the screen. Bogdanovich matched up with Seth Curry. Has a look. Well defended. Shot no good. If there was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. Simmons into the front court. Down 6. To Embiid. Stuffs it down with authority.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Done. Defense making the ball handler work to Chris Dunn. Five to shoot for Atlanta. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Ben Simmons. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Here we go. Here we go.
To Chris Dunn. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Simmons to Seth Curry. Here's a chance from long range. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Knocks it down off the step back.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Simmons with it. Down 4. From the outside, no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Chris Dunn. Down low, Capela. Good look that time, but off the mark.
0-4 to start the game. Don't worry about that. You can make your next 6 shots and then be 6 of 10 from the field. That's 60%. That can get you 80 million.
Simmons to Embiid. Joel Embiid. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Hey, watch the screen left.
Dunn to Capela. Ben Simmons tips it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Danny Green. They go down low to Simmons. able to convert inside. The Hawks will use a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Come on, please. Give me the ball. Give me the ball.
Has a chance.
Close out.
Gets a look. Can't hit.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win the defensive battle.
To Simmons. Clint Capela pins it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Here's Atlanta with the basketball. To Kevin Huerter. Five to shoot for Atlanta. Trying to cash in. A fundamental shot right there.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
Simmons. Hawks have the board. Williams across the timeline. He'll run the offense. To Kevin Huerter. Down low, Gallinari. And he drains it. Here's Simmons with it up top. They trail by 2. To Tobias Harris. They go down low to Simmons. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take one. Mind you that they'll be on you all game long.
And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Williams into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Fires the three. His first effort off the mark. To Simmons. And a chance coming up at the line.
Now here's your chance to make them pay for making you the target of hacking. Well, actually, your free throw shooting made you a target, but you can still fix that.
Ben Simmons, couple of free throws on the way, shooting 75% tonight. First try at the line, no good. down the second after missing the first. Williams across the timeline. They trail by 1. To Kevin Huerter. Joel Embiid with the block. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Simmons. Sizing up the defense. A lot of contact. No whistle. Williams into the front court. Down by 1. Gets it down to Capela. Sixers able to clear the rebound. In the front court comes Simmons. Leads just a point. To George Hill. Not done yet. Another follow. Stays out. Deep three at the buzzer. First quarter in the books. The 76ers have the lead. Second quarter set to start. Neither team set the tone to start this one. Jay, do you expect that to change?
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast. And the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
Simmons with it. Down a point. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Simmons. Going to launch beyond the arc. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
Knocks down the first. Second and 3 is good. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. Hawks have it.
I got ball. I got ball. Cut it. Cut it. Pick on the left.
Probing the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. Trae Young. To Simmons. Out of bounds. Off Ben Simmons. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Williams. Full throttle. Right to the basket for the deuce.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To Hill. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Hawks with the basketball. Williams to Kevin Huerter. Now pass stolen by the Sixers.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Knocked loose. Howard. Can't connect. To Williams. Gets a shot up off the mark. Hill across the timeline. Leads a bucket. Has a look. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
To Kevin Huerter. Down to 5 on the 24. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Huerter can't connect that time. To Howard. Hawks have it. Knocked loose. Sixers have it. George Hill. Flushes it home.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Nothing going here on that drive. Williams. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot. Hill into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. To Howard. Baseline drive. Superman. Dwight Howard. 2 of 4 now.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
To Seth Curry. Nothing going here on that drive. And the rebound pulled in by Capela. Trae Young to Kevin Huerter. Here comes the screen. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Deep 2 there. Won't go. For 3. Can't connect.
Screen right, screen right, screen right.
Fine to shoot for Atlanta. From long range, Trae Young bothered just enough there. To Seth Curry. Danny Green. Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Trae Young. Beyond the arc for 3. Well defended. That's out. Last touch by Joel Embiid. Changes coming from both sides right now. It's the Hawks with the basketball. Trae Young. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
And one. Embiid, good through the contact. And going to the line for a chance at a three-point play. Joel Embiid trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. Embiid's free throw good. A three-point play. The Sixers extend the lead. Here's Atlanta. Here comes the screen. Trae Young to Capela. Joel Embiid. Huge block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Shot for Collins, no good. To Embiid. Knocked loose. That's out. Last touch by Bogdanovic. It remains Sixers basketball. New blood coming in for both sides. Hill to Embiid. Trying to cash in, add 2 more points. The defense had him, but the good shooters find a way.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognize how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
And the basket good at the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Hill across the timeline. The lead stands at 9. To Danny Green. Oh, ferocious slam inside. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Done. Fine to shoot. Has a look. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
George Hill to Embiid. Seth Curry to Embiid. Not that time. Done. Knocked loose. Taken by the Sixers. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Sixers have it. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
It's Atlanta ball. To Chris Dunn. Probing the defense. Dunn. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal. Easy path to the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Here comes the screen.
Uh-oh, you know you can't go out there.
Tobias Harris able to recover with the block. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Seth Curry. To Embiid. And scores. Strong take.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Dunn to Capela. Seth Curry with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First try, no good. Misses the second as well. To Kevin Huerter. Working the outside. To Kevin Huerter. Dwight Howard snatching it out of the air.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Danny Green. Yes, and a foul. Hell of a chance. Point play. Hasn't missed yet. Off the mark at the line. Deep three at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Sixers were the dominant team in that first half, without question. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. The Hawks have yet to appear after one half of basketball. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. These are the guys getting buckets for the Atlanta Hawks.
Game track. Defense.
The Philadelphia 76ers are using defense to create offense, and it's coming off blocks and steals. They're putting in work on both ends of the court.
Player of the half.
Joel Embiid has been making the competition look silly on the defensive end.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
The 76. Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Trae Young. Now a steal by Philly.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
Has a chance. Oh, Ben Simmons. 4 out of 10.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
No, I missed a short one there.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Trying to cash in, add 2 points to the board.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Harris to Simmons. Runner here won't go down. Danny Green to Embiid. Whoa, what a finish.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Trae Young. Philadelphia with the basketball. Danny Green to Tobias Harris. Joel Embiid. He shoots. Oh, off the mark.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Knocked loose. Simmons to Tobias Harris. Great pass to set it up. Can't connect from in close. Screen coming. Down for Collins. And look out. Big finish at the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Has a look. The screen sets him up for two.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Sixers control it. Harris to Seth Curry. Able to convert inside.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
That's up, baby.
Joel Embiid swats it. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always...
Now pass stolen by the Sixers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Fires the three. Rebound cleared by Philly. To Embiid. John Collins rejects it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Trae Young to Kevin Huerter. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Trae Young. From the painted area, won't go down. To Kevin Huerter. Here comes the screen. Joel Embiid. Blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Down to 5 on the 24. 4-3. Trae Young bothered just enough there.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Capela. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Simmons into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Danny Green. Terrific vision. And count the basket inside.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Here's Atlanta with the basketball. Here comes the screen. Trae Young. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Nice.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Simmons with it. His guys holding the big lead. To Embiid. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Trae Young. Knocked loose. Has a chance. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Sixers have the basketball. Simmons to Embiid. Harris to Simmons. The drive right to the basket. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Shot from the lane won't go.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
A lot of contact. No whistle. To Trae Young. Embiid. Clint Capela. Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Hill. To Trae Young. A couple of cracks at the line now.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Keep working him out, boy. He can't guard you.
Seth Curry to Howard. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
To Trae Young. Lets it fly from long range. Misfires. It's no good. Cruises inside for 2.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Trae Young. Won't go. Hill into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Howard. Oh, he had it. Wide open look, won't go. To Tobias Harris. Passed it off. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Trae Young. Off the assist.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats are tough. You got to make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
To Tobias Harris. Active hands to stay with it. We'll get a jump. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
George Hill has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 80% at the line. First free throw is good. Two for 2 on that trip. Hawks have it. Trae Young to Capela. Here's a chance from long range. It's good. That's the shot they wanted him to take.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Hill across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Clint Capela tips it. 4th this contest. Knocked loose. Hawks come up with it. Capela. Over to the right side. Trae Young. The monster stuff. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. George Hill. Now a steal by Atlanta. To Trae Young. And the finish at the rim.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game, and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
Hill into the front court. Less than a minute to go in this 3rd quarter. Clint Capela pins it. Ooh, 5 now.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Harris to Embiid. Scores from the post.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scouting report.
A drive through the paint, but his shot misses. That misses with 3 seconds left. Clock runs out, and the 76ers have to be feeling good. It's been a compelling game so far. The 4th quarter is underway. Philadelphia with the basketball. To George Hill. Layup goes down. Well done.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Here comes the screen. To Trae Young. Nothing going here on that drive. Capela. Trying to cash in. Count the basket. He's feeling good. Defense has to get him out of his comfort zone.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
To Embiid. Hill. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Lou Williams. Not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Hill. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Trae Young, knocked loose. Here comes the screen. George Hill to Embiid. Throws it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Williams. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To George Hill. Danilo Gallinari with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
To Williams. And he's going to the line to shoot.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
Lou Williams at the line for 2 shots. A career 83% free throw shooter. Can't connect on the first free throw. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. To Howard. Working hard on the glass. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Lou Williams, couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. layups.
All good, all
He
good,
missed
all
the
good,
first
all
one.
good.
Missed the second as well. Here's Simmons with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. Nice finish at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Williams. To Chris Dunn. Count the bucket for two.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
To Simmons. Knocked loose. Hawks have it. Done. It was right there. To Simmons. Danilo Gallinari. Huge block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Done. To Williams. Fires the three. Now that's a contest.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Simmons. Jumper's good.
No. See, this is where I lose my mind. If you have that height, you got to throw that one down with authority. Send a message.
Baseline drive, the shot won't fall.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
To Kevin Huerter. Mike Scott able to recover with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Slams it down.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Whistle stops play. Timeout here for Atlanta as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Williams.
Screen, I got your help.
Now a steal by Philly.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Another chance. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it. Hawks with the basketball. Knocked loose. Taken by the Sixers. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Knocked loose. Sixers have it. Simmons. Deep right corner. Embiid to Simmons. From the painted area, won't go down. Embiid to Simmons. Not that time. Taken by the Sixers. To Embiid. Down low, Green. Shot from the lane, won't go.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Trae Young able to knock it down. Tough shot with the hand in his face.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
In the front court comes Simmons. His guys hold a commanding lead. That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by Green. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Trae Young to Williams. Oh, a lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Going to launch beyond the arc. Taken down by Howard.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Trae Young, down low to Williams. No good. Trae Young. Williams on the drive, but his shot won't fall.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Williams to Trae Young. Dwight Howard with a piece.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Howard. Danilo Gallinari snatching it out of the air.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Trae Young. Joel Embiid swats it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Hawks come up with it. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Seth Curry. Too much contact. And free throws coming.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
Seth Curry has got 2 shots coming. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. Williams. That's how you defend.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2. Nope. First one does not go. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Missed it. And a put-back slam.
Not really known for attacking the glass, but I like that hustle. We need to see more of that.
Sixers control it. Simmons to Tobias Harris. They go down low to Simmons. Nice pass to set things up.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Simmons with it. Looking to make something happen to Seth Curry. Tough make through traffic.
Good shot.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
For 3, Trae Young bothered just enough there.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Screen coming. Big stuff and a lot of traffic on the way to the rim. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. Got it.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Knocked loose. Hawks have it. Gets to the basket and scores.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Sixers have the basketball. Simmons to Seth Curry. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Williams. To Trae Young. Knocked loose. Sixers have it.
That's all she wrote. Dribble it out.
To Tobias Harris. Embiid. Danilo Gallinari rejects it. Now pass stolen by the Sixers. Can't do that.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Now an intentional foul. Jay, I don't really see the logic behind this. It's a double-digit deficit.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
Misses the first. Oh, he missed. Slams it home on the putback. Now the Hawks coach gonna call a timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter and a chance here to empty their bench. The Sixers are victorious as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers got the win with a comfortable scoring margin. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Check out the leading scores for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Hawks didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Atlanta Hawks.
Game track. Second chance points.
The Philadelphia 76ers looked very impressive today, especially when it came to capitalizing on their own missed shots. The way they kept extending possessions wore out the D and earned them the win.
Of the game.
Joel Embiid was aggressive today with his scoring, getting his points right at the basket. He put down a crazy number of dunks in today's matchup. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.